Hello, everyone. My name is Aisha Borkar, and I am a solution architect with Amazon Web Services, specializing in Amazon Connect. Amazon Connect is an easy-to-use, omni-channel cloud-based contact center. For those who are new to Amazon Connect, you can learn more by accessing these resources shown here on the screen, which, by the way, are also mentioned in the description section of this video. With Amazon Connect, agents use the Amazon Connect Contact Control Panel, or the CCP, to interact with customer contacts, both voice and chat. The CCP allows agents to receive audio calls or a maximum of 5 simultaneous chat sessions based on the settings defined by their administrators. In addition to this, the CCP is 100% web-based, which makes it really easy for agents to start interacting with customers quickly from any location as long as they have a laptop, a browser with internet access, and a headset. In this video, I will be delivering a training on how agents can use the Amazon Connect CCP to receive calls, chat with customer contacts, transfer these contacts to other agents, put customers on hold, and perform other key agent tasks. As a part of this training, I will walk you through the minimum requirements for an agent workstation setup, how to log in as an agent, select your preferred phone type, and manage your agent status. In addition to this, I will also showcase how you can accept incoming phone calls, end these calls, manage after-call work, initiate a manual call transfer, place an outbound call, or a quick connect-based transfer, and manage your calls when you transfer. I then repeat the same set of functionalities for chat, such as accepting incoming chats, ending those chats, or initiating a quick connect transfer for a chat interaction. Finally, I will show you how to log out of the CCP at the end of your shift. With that said, let's start with the agent setup. Before you log into the CCP, check your browser and make sure you're either using one of the 3 latest versions of Chrome or Firefox. If using a USB or Bluetooth headset, make sure that it is connected to your computer. Avoid using the computer on speaker to ensure the best audio quality. A USB headset is always recommended. Optionally, you can also check if your laptop is ready by using the Amazon Connect connectivity tool. Let me show you a quick demonstration of how the connectivity tool works. You can simply paste this URL in your browser and hit enter. The tool automatically gives you the name of your browser on the top, whether you have speakers and microphones enabled, and also if your browser supports WebRTC or not. If all the boxes here show yes, it means you're good to go, and you can proceed to log in as an agent. If any of the boxes displays no, then you can take the appropriate corrective measures to fix it. How to log in as an agent? To log into the CCP, you need to open your Amazon Connect URL, which may look something like this, HTTPS with the name of your instance, followed by awsapps.com/connect/CCPv2. You need to paste this URL in your Chrome or Firefox browser. You will then need to enter your designated username and password and hit sign in. Once you sign in, you might be notified in your browser to allow access to microphone and speaker. Always click allow and remember this decision in order to ensure you can hear the audio coming out of CCP. I will now quickly show you a demonstration of the same. Over here, you can see this is the URL of my test instance that I set up for this training. I will copy paste this into my web browser and hit enter. I will be presented with a screen to enter my credentials. So my credentials are, and once I'm done, I can hit sign in. On successful authentication, I am presented with the Amazon Connect CCP, which looks something like this. and now I'm ready to start my shift. Selecting a phone type. The CCP allows you to receive phone calls via the soft phone, which is the preferred and recommended phone type. However, you can also redirect the contact audio to an external phone number in an E164 format, which could be your desk phone or your cell phone number, to answer customer calls in the desk phone mode. Do note that using a desk phone will create an additional charge for outbound calls, and agents may incur additional charges according to their desk phone plan or cell phone plans. To select the phone type, click on the settings icon on the top right corner of the CCP. You can see two options for the phone type, soft phone and desk phone. On choosing the desk phone option, you can select the country code from the dropdown on the left. Let's say I'm going to pick United States of America. You can then enter the rest of the 10-digit phone number for your external device in the space right here. Once you've entered your phone number, you can click Save, and you can close the screen. You are now ready to answer calls in the desk phone mode. In a similar fashion, you can revert back to the soft phone mode from the settings icon. Close the screen, and you're all set. Just a simple note, for the rest of this training, I will be walking through the CCP functionality in the soft phone mode. Managing agent status. The CCP allows agents to manage their status with an easy dropdown. Amazon Connect provides two default status values, available and offline. When in the available state, contacts can be delivered to you from Amazon Connect. On the flip side, contacts will not be delivered to you when you change your status to offline or any other custom status. You also have an option of choosing a custom status available in your CCP to log activities such as break, project work, or an emergency based on your contact center configurations. To change your status on the CCP, click on the small downward arrow on the top left bar and select your preferred status. You can switch between these as you deem fit. When you select available, you're ready to accept contacts. When you select any custom status, let's say project in this case, you will no longer receive customer contacts. Accepting incoming calls. To accept incoming calls in the CCP, make sure your status is set to available. When a call is routed to you, you will receive a notification to accept or reject the call. Click the Accept Call button and start talking to your customers. If auto accept was enabled for your configuration, your call will be auto answered by the CCP, and you can promptly start talking to your customers. In addition to this, based on your contact center configurations, you may hear the name of the queue the call came in from before you connect it to the customer. At the end of your interactions, you can end your call by simply clicking on the End Call button. Also, at the end of every contact, you are immediately placed in an after-call work mode. This allows you to complete any pending activities pertaining that call. Once done, you can clear contact and go back to the available state again to receive more calls. Let me show you a quick demonstration of both accepting a call as well as ending it. You can see I have set my status to available. I will make a phone call to simulate an incoming call experience. When a call lands on my CCP, I receive a notification and click on the Accept Call button right here.
Basic queue.
I'll quickly put myself on mute to avoid any echo. You must have noticed that I was presented with the name of the queue from which the call came from, which in this case was Basic Queue. I am now connected to my customer and I can start talking. At the end of my conversation, I can press End Call right here. And as you can see, I am placed in an after-call work mode. I can choose to clear contact and go back to the available state again. It is important to note that if your administrative configuration has an after-call work time limit enabled, you will be automatically set to available once that limit has been reached. Placing an outbound phone call. It is really simple to make an outbound call using Amazon Connect. Go to the number pad in CCP, enter your phone number in an E164 format, and click call. I will click on the number pad in my CCP right here. It pops up this little pane. On the top left, I can select the country code of the outbound number of my choice. Let's say it's United States for this training. And I can enter the rest of the 10-digit phone number right here. Once I've entered my phone number, I'll simply click on the button call. Do note that the flag drop down on the left auto-selects the country code, and hence you do not need to type that again. You simply enter the rest of the 10-digit phone number right here. Another important point to note is that you can make an outbound call in any agent status. I'm going to click on call right here. It initiates an outbound call. You will see the status changes to a connected call when my customer answers the phone. Now I can simply start talking to my customers and resolving their queries. Initiating a manual call transfer from a CCP. You can transfer a current call to an external phone number manually. In many ways, initiating a manual call transfer is very similar to making an outbound phone call. You simply reach out to the Quick Connect button while on a phone call, enter the preferred phone number in an E164 format, and click call. At this moment, I am on a customer call. I need to transfer this call externally. I simply reach out to the Quick Connects button, choose country of my choice, in this case, again, I'd say it's United States, and enter the remaining 10-digit phone number I want to transfer this call to, and click call. You can see that I'm being connected to the external phone number. Another important point to note here is that the number pad here allows me to enter DTMF tones in case I'm transferring out to an external IVR. Quick connects allow you to transfer contacts to predefined destinations such as external phone number, different queue, or another agent. Quick connects are typically pre-configured by a contact center administrator and will show up in your CCP once they have been assigned to you based on your business case. To initiate a Quick Connect transfer, you need to click on the Quick Connect button, select the preferred Quick Connect from a list of options that are presented to you, and click Call. Now, before I demonstrate a live Quick Connect transfer, I also wanted to walk you through a couple of new icons that you will see on the CCP when you initiate a transfer. When you initiate a call transfer, it puts the caller on hold while you're connecting to the transfer leg of the call. On the top here, you can see is the caller leg of your interaction. The ribbon right below is the transfer leg of your interaction. You can see the status of each of these interactions right here. The caller is on hold. You are already connected to the external transfer destination. If you click on hold all, it will put all parties on hold. Mute puts you on mute. Once you're connected to your transfer destination, you can choose to click join, which will basically put all the three parties, which is the caller, you, the agent, and the transfer destination in a conference call. Optionally, based on your transfer intent, you can introduce the caller to the transfer destination and leave the call by pressing the end button right here. In scenarios where you are transferring for consultation or a use case where you need to speak to the transfer destination and the caller one at a time, you can use the swap icon shown here. Swap allows you to switch between talking to the caller and the person whom you're transferring the call to. The number pad, as explained earlier, allows you to send DTMF tones in case you were transferring to an external IVR. The little X icon on the caller ribbon allows you to disconnect the caller leg if needed. And similarly, the X icon on the transfer leg allows you to disconnect the transfer leg from the call if needed. Let's quickly see a live demonstration of the same. As you can see, I am on an existing customer call. I can now initiate a Quick Connect transfer by clicking on this Quick Connects button. It populates the list of Quick Connects available to me, and I can choose the one I'd like to transfer the call to. Let's say I choose external vendors, and then I click call. The call is now being transferred, and I can see two ribbons appearing on the top of the CCP. One showing the caller leg, who is on hold, and the other showing the transfer leg below, which is being dialed out. Once connected, I can choose to swap between interactions. You will see when I hit the swap button, I will be connected to the caller leg of the interaction, and the transfer leg of the interaction will be put on hold. Similarly, if I press swap again, I will be connected to the transfer leg of the interaction, and the caller leg will be put on hold. I can also join all the three parties in a conference by clicking the join button. You will see that all the three parties have joined the call and can now interact with each other. At any given time, I can disconnect the transfer or the caller leg of the interaction. In this case, let me disconnect the transfer leg of the interaction by pressing this X icon right here. Additionally, if I want, I can disconnect the call itself by pressing the end call button. It puts me in an after call work mode. I can clear contact and I can become available again. This brings me to an end of my training on the key functionalities in an audio call scenario. Moving on to chat interactions. Accepting incoming chats is almost similar to accepting incoming calls, with the only exception that you will be interacting with customers using the chat tab of the CCP. You set yourself to available and accept the incoming chat by clicking on the accept chat button and start talking with your customers. Again, if auto accept is enabled, the CCP will connect the contact automatically. Similarly, for quick connects with chat, you simply click on the quick connect tab, choose your quick connect of choice, and complete the transfer by clicking on the transfer icon below. Let me show you a quick demo of the same. I have set my status to available. You can see a phone icon here allows me to receive audio calls. The chat tab right beside it is where I would interact with my customers for any incoming chat requests. You can see that I'm receiving an incoming chat notification. I can accept it by clicking on the accept chat button. I can now type into the chat pane and start interacting with my customers. In case I needed to transfer this chat to a different queue, I can click Quick Connects button below, choose the appropriate transfer destination of choice, and click on the blue transfer icon to complete the transfer. Let's say my destination of choice is sales queue. I click on it and click this blue transfer icon below. Once the interaction has been transferred to a different queue, I will be notified right here. I can now choose to complete my after chat work or simply close the contact to set myself to available again. This brings me to the last section of my training on how to log out as an agent at the end of your shift. You simply set your agent status to offline, click on the settings button, and click on logout. Over here, you can see I will change my status to offline. Click on the settings tab on the top right. Hit the logout button here. This will completely log me out of the CCP. And the next time I try to log in, I will have to re-enter my credentials again. This brings me to the end of my Amazon Connect Contact Control Panel training for agents. Thank you for watching.